Dr. Greg Clements. We all know Greg's father, Dwight, and fondly remember his mother, Marge. We're pleased to have him here today. Dr. Clements is retired from the physics department at Midland College, and I know he has some wonderful words of wisdom to share with us today. Dr. Clements?
Yes, I am thankful my parents knew the value of education and encouraged me to further my education after high school, University of Iowa, where I attended. And I do congratulate the scholarship recipients today. My father is a resident here, not able to come down today, but both my parents very much appreciate the Grand Lodge and the living arrangements that are here, and appreciate the student workers who serve them well in the dining area, and those paper sacks are still appreciated by my dad as you take those up to the third floor. So congratulations on your scholarship, and it's time for a quiz. I always used to give my students a quiz at the start of class. So, the Pilgrims came over on a ship called the Mayflower. What do students travel on? You can go ahead and answer if it comes to mind. It's kind of a Jeopardy situation. Well, yeah, I should go ahead and give the answer. Scholarships. My physics jokes aren't much better. We do appreciate scholarships. I received scholarships when I was your age, and the money is nice, and also the vote of confidence that the scholarship implies on how you will be pursuing education and developing your life. A little quote to start with from Benjamin Franklin: "An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest." An investment in knowledge always pays the best interest. You are investing in your education. Some of you have gone quite a ways in doing so. But real estate, stocks and bonds, those investments can kind of evaporate. No one can take away your education. So I congratulate you on going after that. I want to talk about two topics about the importance of education: benefits that you receive and benefits that others receive because you are more educated. So how will you benefit? Well, you're investing in yourself. You're building up yourself. And that's always a good activity to be involved in. You've already encountered this, K through 12 and further, in things you're learning, reading, writing, arithmetic. But now you get to go deeper. You get to go further on in the topics that interest you. As you study those topics, teachers will introduce you to new knowledge. But it's going to be your responsibility to absorb that, to put it into practice, even in school, perhaps with internships or some other activity that gets you to think more about the subject area. Sometimes you might take a class that's not in your primary subject area. I'd encourage you not to shy away from those. In my day, we had the pass-fail system where you could take one of those classes and not worry how it's going to impact your grades, but just benefit from the new knowledge. And you never know, that might end up being a different career than what you initially planned to do. You're also in your education going to be exposed to the views of others. Now, widen your worldview and so forth. And sometimes those views will be correct and true, but it's always important to hear a wide range of those views so you get a better understanding of your world and how you can live in it. And it would be your choice on whether to make those views part of your life or to wish that person well, but keep your own point of view in things. Also, your education is going to develop your ability to problem solve. And perhaps not just in my favorite subject of physics and math, but problem solve in a wide variety of areas. Our society has problems and will continue to have problems. We need new ideas. We need new people who are applying their knowledge and putting those skills that you develop, those ways of thinking that you develop, into use to help our society to improve. Also, your education experience is going to develop a more rounded life for you. You will have opportunities to take classes maybe in what they call core areas, and you have to take certain credits here, certain credits here, certain credits there. So I'd encourage you to embrace those and don't view it as a chore, something just to be passed, but dig into those subjects and perhaps be some other opportunities on campus that aren't in the classroom, and music, the arts, but take advantage of being able to explore a wide range of opportunities before you do get into kind of a career where you're more locked into one track of thinking. Your education is going to give you more choices in life. That's an advantage and importance of education. With more education, you become more attractive to future employers. You're more capable, you have more skills, you have more personal interaction skills as well, and you're going to find it easier to obtain a job. This is important, again, for our society as we look for people who can build up companies and other organizations that aren't strictly in the business area, but looking for resources, human resources that can improve how businesses operate and how just general companies operate. From my own experience, I went to college and I worked in 3 locations, Pennsylvania, Iowa City, and then in Fremont, and worked in 2 different careers, teaching and then computer programming for a while. You possibly will work in more locations than I did, but I'm confident your education will prepare you to work in a variety of locations and with a variety of skill sets. Be ready to improve yourself, to be open to working in a different career than what you first start at as you graduate. And then some of the students here may testify that for those who just recently graduated from high school, you might want to buckle your seatbelt. The pace of learning, the pace of information thrown at you is going to be faster than what you encountered in high school. But this is a good thing. Not only do you learn more, you also learn the ability to manage your time. And those time management skills are something that will stay with you for the rest of your life. So it's not just the content area, but also learning, maturing to be a good person and manage your time is important. And I don't want to leave out, there are financial benefits also for the further education. I, of course, went to Google to get a few statistics on what they say. And, they report in 2020, October of 2020, those who have just the high school certificate had an average annual salary of $712 per week, and with the undergraduate degree, $1,173 per week. So there definitely is a financial advantage. However, I hope that you don't focus just on the monetary goals of your education. When it comes to later in life, we all know you can't take it with you when it comes time for you to leave the earth. So the extra salary, that's good, but learn to appreciate the other things in life other than just the paycheck. And also, as you are learning in your undergraduate career and graduate career, you're going to learn more how to do things on your own. And I hope this sticks with you after graduation to become a lifelong learner. I take 1 or 2 classes online each year for hobbies that I have and other interests that I have. There's lots of, I'm sure you're aware, online opportunities. Those courses don't cost any money and just do give us a good extra dimension to our lives. I read from Proverbs chapter 23 and verse 12. Apply your heart to instruction and your ear to words of knowledge. As you continue your education after your institution education, formal education, you're moving forward. And if you're moving forward, you're not slipping back. I think that's important for all of us to keep that progress. So education is important. For you, it expands your knowledge and skills. It exposes you to the views of others, helps you analyze and solve problems, helps you develop a well-rounded life, gives you more choices in life, develops your time management skills, helps you earn more money, and helps you become a lifelong learner. Now there's a second importance to education, and that's how you are going to benefit others because you have more education. With your extra education, you're going to be more productive in society. It's going to lift our economy, and that benefit will flow over to people throughout our country and perhaps throughout the world as you impact something there. Also, with your further education and skills, you're going to have the expertise and knowledge to help others, perhaps outside of the workplace. You can be involved in being a benefit to somebody in our society. Our society, as I said, has lots of problems, and you're going to be helpful in solving some of those problems. Another quote I would give here, Franklin Roosevelt in the 1930s. Democracy cannot succeed unless those who express their choice are prepared to choose wisely. The real safeguard to democracy, therefore, is education. I'm confident you will become educated voters. You'll be able to cut through the hype and the mudslinging, all the political ads that go on, and give thoughtful decisions to who you vote for. And look forward to your participation in our society as a good citizen. So education is important to others. It improves our economy, gives you expertise to help others solve problems, and you'll make you a more knowledgeable voter. So you've developed character and habits from parents and grandparents and other relatives that have influenced you throughout your life, perhaps religious leaders, friends. Keep those good things that were put into your character and build on them now with your further education. And again, congratulations on receiving the scholarships. And I always passed out a lot of paper in my classes, so I'm going to give you a little gift here. This is a list of the astronomy events occurring this year. And I don't know if some of you may or may not take physics or astronomy in college, but I have some YouTube videos that are listed there. They're all free, but if you take any of those courses, you might find some benefit by looking at those videos. So I wish you well. Thanks for your time.